What's up, everyone? Jayhawk here. This is going to be a little response to James Fighton52, his video wanting people to kind of respond to it's kind of a general question that's, everyone's thought of it at times. So he's just kind of asking for people to give general responses. No names thrown out there, no right or wrong. It's just opinions on like gift giving, care packages, trades, whatever. Like someone gives you a card. But I'm going to go the route of Dougie3, Mr. Straight Roller, and kind of show some cards as I talk. We kind of keep some people interested because I could be kind of a boring speaker. Sorry. First off, my opinion. If I gift you something, a care package or whatever, it don't bother me one bit if someone trades it, sells it. It doesn't matter to me what you do with the card. If I give you a gift, in my opinion, it's your card to do what you please. I did the act of giving, and you did the act of receiving. To me, the giving is a great big part of it. You receiving is great. What you do with it that's your call. It's your card at that time. With that being said, I also agree with the fact that J.W. Smitty, that was a comment he put, I believe, that the key is to know who you're gifting to, who you're receiving from, and their views on it also. You keep everyone's thoughts, their opinions, their feelings in mind when you do things. If I get a gift, chances are I won't keep that card forever. If I decide I might want to trade it to upgrade or something, I think it's just proper etiquette to contact that person, talk to them a little bit about it, and just go from there. Chances are the contact itself is going to take care of the whole issue. I don't think it shouldn't be a problem at all. If you really want to move the card, you contact the person. That action alone, I believe, will take care of almost all of the issues. Again, do what you want with something I give you guys, anybody. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't bother me. I know it bothers some people, and I see how it bothers people. So if I get a gift from someone that I know it's their personal feeling and opinion, then I won't get rid of the card. I will admit that in the past, years ago, I had a kind of a different view on the hobby, and I got rid of a few things that were gifted to me. I can admit that, and I own up to that. I owned up to that. But I have a whole different view. I've got to know a few of you a lot better, and you've kind of helped me grow in that sense. So I've made the mistake of doing that. But it was nothing personal or vindictive meant, but it happened. And that was a long time ago. I collect a whole different way. I don't do that way anymore. I see more of that side, and I've kind of went there. But that's just my opinion. Everyone's going to have their opinion. Like Big Fish said, he said his opinion, and I agree with him too. Everyone's going to have the opinion. No one's right or wrong. It's just what it is. And then know who you're dealing with, who you're giving cards to, who you're receiving cards from. Chances are you know them pretty well anyways. And I think things will be okay on that end. Like this here was a gift. I actually have a quick story. I'll put this last card up and I'll leave it there, and I'll tell you the quick story. I believe it was Nationals. I bought a certain card from someone at Nationals. Didn't trade for him. It wasn't gifted to me. I bought it. And it came up that I kind of would like to upgrade that card, and I knew someone that would want this card also. So even though I purchased the card from someone, I actually I called this person. Again, I'm not going to put names out there, and I talked to them about it and said, hey, I know I bought this card from you, and when we hung out, and it's kind of a sentimental thing, like Big Fish said, about hanging out and the cards and the camaraderie. But I'm thinking about doing this and this. What's your thoughts on that? Quick response. He's like, bro, you bought that card from me. It's yours. It's yours. And I know it's different from the gift, but I still felt that emotional connection. Again, like he was in Jason, but he's hit it right on the head, man. You wear your heart on your sleeve, and some of these, when you sit down with people and you talk, you have dinner with them, you buy a card, you trade for them. There's more to that card than the little piece of cardboard in here. This one here is a different example. There's someone that I got this card from. I wanted a Jordan auto. I couldn't throw money down on it. I said, I'd like to get it from you. Keep it. I'll make some payments to you, and we'll do it that way. He's like, okay, make the payments to me, but here, take the card with you. Those are the special things. Those are the moments, more than the piece of cardboard in the thing. And so, I see all the points out there. I agree wholeheartedly with everyone, because I can't disagree with your opinion. I can't say you're wrong. I can disagree with it. I take it, but I can't say you're wrong. Opinions are opinions. They are what they are. And it's not going to matter at the end of the day. I'm going to trade, buy, and sell with who I trust and who I, and I'm going to communicate with them in the community. So thanks, James, for the video. It's a great idea. It's getting thoughts out there, and it's getting people to know also, how other people view it. So thanks, guys. Take care. Peace.